So the next concept is equipotential surface. The term itself indicating the potential on a surface if it is equal, or I can say if it is uniform throughout the surface, then I can say that surface is nothing but an equipotential surface. So how to define it? Any surface which has same electrostatic potential at every point is called an equipotential surface. Last time they asked us to draw the diagrams of equipotential surfaces. Of what? Which diagrams? Suppose they may ask what is the equipotential surface of an isolated point charge. Isolated point charge, suppose if I take a plus q charge, what do you mean by equipotential surfaces was this isolated positive charge? Just to draw concentric circles around it. Concentric as far as possible, uniform radius. In the sense, this is one surface, this is another surface, this is another surface. Each one is one equipotential surface for this isolated positive charge. That means if I consider this, suppose the innermost circle, the potential at every point on this circle, it will be the same. If I take this one, the potential at every point on this one, it will be the same. But you cannot compare these two. These three are separate surfaces. This is first equipotential surface, second and third for an isolated charge. What about for uniform electric field? Suppose if you can draw very easily some parallel lines I am trying to draw. These are all parallel lines. Somewhere here it is there. So the electric field is acting in this direction. I want to have the equipotential surface for uniform electric field. At that time just draw one rectangles here. I am just drawing, observe. This is one surface. This is another surface. Same way you can draw one more. So if I take the point on this point, I mean on this surface, any point, the potential at each and every point on this surface, it will be the same. Therefore you can call this surface as an equipotential surface. Similarly, this is another equipotential surface. What about for a dipole? Dipole, if I take positive, negative, it will have its own positive plus q charge minus q charge. It is the dipole, this one. It will have its own surfaces like this. You should draw the circles, but they will never touch each other. There is no common point between them. So this is the equipotential surfaces for an electric dipole. In this way we can draw the pictures. Now what are the characteristics of equipotential surface? You have to give the definition first of all. That is, the potential at every point on the surface is the same. Then the second and very important concept, or I can say the characteristics of equipotential surface. The statement is the work done in moving any charge on the equipotential surface is zero. How? How to prove it? So we will just go back to this concept already we have discussed. Electric potential is equal to work done by the charge, or potential difference is equal to, I will take potential difference. So VA minus VB is equal to work done in moving from B to A charge. This is the formula. Now work done is equal to force into displacement, F into R dr into cos 180, okay, minus 180 I will take it, minus this one by Q naught. F is equal to, we can take, that is E into Q naught into dr with a negative sign by this one. Anyway, QR, Q naught get cancels. This is already we have discussed. Now how to proceed? Work done, the potential difference, actually no need to take these things, keep it aside. Potential difference is work done by charge. Potential difference means the potential at every point on the surface is same, therefore the potential difference is same, therefore work done by this charge is 0, therefore work done is also 0. This is not required. Work done is 0. This is the first concept. This is we are going to use for the second one. Second one is nothing but, that means the next concept, or I can say the characteristic. The electric field lines are always perpendicular to the equipotential surfaces. Normally we have studied this one in the properties of electric field lines. They will always originate from the normal to the surface. At that time I have not given. Now I am going to give you that one. This concept, the previous one, I will take it here. That is, the potential difference VA minus VB is equal to E into dr. You got it in the previous these things. This concept I have cancelled. Now the potential difference on the equipotential surface is 0. Therefore E into dr is equal to 0. Dr means the displacement. Suppose if I take the surface like this, any surface, let us take on the paper. I am moving from one place to other place, point A to point B. The displacement is gr. This dr is the displacement, and electric field, these two cannot be equal, but the product must be equal. This can be represented in this way: E into dr into cos theta is equal to 0. I am representing this one in the form of scalar dot product. So theta is the angle between these two. If dr, that means the displacement on the surface is there in this way, therefore the electric field lines must be perpendicular to it, because the angle between them is 90. Therefore the electric field lines will be start originating perpendicular like this from the surface. Hence E must be perpendicular to dr. Therefore the surface, if I take the paper as the surface, the field lines will be perpendicular to it. In this way we can prove the previous concept also. At that time I did not take, because you don't know this formula. Now with the help of this formula we can say that the electric field lines are always perpendicular to the equipotential surfaces.